So, I have a fun little experiment for today. I had this idea that I would build a pedal with two pedal kits inside of it and show you how I make it so that they are parallel and not in series, because otherwise I might as well build two pedals. That's the experiment or something. I mean, that's what I'm gonna do, but the experiment is that I'm gonna use two tremolo kits that I have right here. And the thing with these is that they are super simple tremolo kits. They only have one control each. Both are for speed. And so if I build two, I will have two different speed controls, and I can do hopefully something interesting and cool with that. I don't know if it's going to be interesting or cool. We're going to try it out. So first, I've already built one kit, and now we're going to build the other one. And I was thinking, while I build this kit, let's listen to what one of these kits sounds like. So if you think it's a nice kit, you can buy it and build it yourself. And if you think it sounds horrible, you know that The-Kay, I don't know, is not the pedal kit for you. Anyway, let's start building. Here's the bag. Let's open it up and take all the other things out. It comes neat. Every bag is with the parts that you're going to put on it, obviously, but it starts out in one bag with different components. Here's one bag for all the resistors, which is the first bag we're going to start off with. So let's just start building and listen to this kit and see what it sounds like. So now both the kits are done, and all we have to do is connect these wires to these controls over here. If you want to, you could still use this switch and you just do the same wiring, and you have two switches for both pedals, one for each effect, and then you just press them both and have the wires going from both the switches going to the same jacks. But I'm going to experiment and see if I can have one switch for both, just because that's the idea I had in my head and I want to stick to it. It's probably better to have two switches, maybe. We'll see what happens later. So, now we can start off. And we're going to start off by connecting the input wire to the connection for the input wire that is already on the switch. So, just another green wire connected here. And here's going to be a lot of wires. I'm going to make everything look neat and nice once I put this into an enclosure, but before then it's gonna look kind of weird and messy, and I'm sorry about that, but I don't know how to do this less confusing. Just know that it's not very confusing. It's actually just a bunch of wires. We're just attaching the output wire so that both the kits go to the same position on the switch. And it's a little bit fiddly, but we will manage to do it. Something like that. Okay, so that's all the components put together now. Basically you just have the true bypass here, and then when you switch it on, it goes to 2 pedals at the same, and that's why there's 4 wires connecting at those places, and that's also why there's 2 ground here instead of 1, and why 2 lead wires go to the LED instead of just 1, and 2 ground go to it as well. And you have an extra ground wire here as well. So that's basically all of it. Let's now go and plug it in and see what happens, if it all goes crazy or if it works. So I basically failed. You couldn't build it the way I wanted to make it with 1 switch, so I just followed the instructions and I made the pedal have 2 switches basically. So it's just 2 pedals with both the input jack wires going to the same jack and the output jack wires going to the output jack. And then the 4 ground wires. Now, this is actually kind of a good thing, because I think like this is better, because now I can do more crazy stuff with it. This is how the pedal just sounds now. And I can switch on another one. And so now there are 2 pedals. And it becomes more aggressive and louder and stuff like that. And it starts to like almost modulate or something. It has its own life basically. It's kind of weird. It's just like... And then it comes back. Again and again. Kind of funny. But I have 2 speed knobs now. 1 for each pedal. And I can do crazy things with those, because I can set the speed differently. So now I've lowered the speed on 1. So 1 is on max and 1 is almost halfway or something. It's kind of hard to do things exact when you don't have an enclosure. It's kind of funny, kind of weird, kind of interesting. The pedal is doing crazy stuff. I like it. I hope this has been inspiring. I'm gonna try building more crazy pedals by taking weird things and putting them together into one pedal and see what happens. Anyway, so if you like this and you think it was interesting and fun, I would appreciate if you liked, comment and subscribed. I have a lot of other fun videos and crazy experiments and guitars and pedals and amps that I'm gonna make, so it'd be cool if you sticked around for that. If you want to, obviously. There is no need to force yourself to something you don't like. But until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.